Hey everybody, this is Tippy.
And this is Jo.
And you're listening to the Tippy Jo Show.
All right, welcome to the Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs. We got Tippy and Jo here, folks, from the barn.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
I think I've completed my quest. I've got everybody from the barn on the show now, I think. I saved the best for last.
At least the locals closely. I don't know if you've had Micah. He's far out.
I appreciate the drive because I drove to the barn before. It's a long drive, so I appreciate you guys. What time did you guys end up leaving? You guys got here a little early. What time did you leave?
We left at like 10 a.m. Oh, don't get me wrong. I woke up at 8 a.m. going, fucking Dustin, making me get up, and I got to drive to St. Louis on my Sunday. But I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, excited to have you guys. Ben, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Ben, you got anything you want to say right now? Ben's kind of quiet guy. Okay. Okay. I got some fun games we're going to play. We're going to play I Know That Body and Kiss or Punch in the Face.
Okay.
Well, let's talk a little bit for the audience out here. Been at the barn for 2 years doing the podcast. Mm-hmm. Tell us how the Tippy and Jo Show formed.
Chad, what do we want to call him? Well, our father. Yeah,
that's
our dad. Him our father.
Okay.
Reached out to Tiffany 2 years ago, kind of wanting her to do a female podcast for his network. And then she gave in to him finally after wanting an activity. Yep. And reached out to me and asked me if I would be into doing it. And it's kind of evolved and progressed since then and changed a little bit. At first, it was just going to be female driven, us speaking, and then kind of turned into us, well, let's bring other people in and talk to them.
Right. I felt that because I tried to do a show one time, just me talking to like one other person, and then there's only so much you can kind of do until you brings.
Yeah, or recycle news and stories and topics. So
now, how long have you guys been friends?
Since high school.
Yeah.
Since high school.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
17 years, 18 years.
Oh my God.
It's been a while.
I didn't know you guys are that old. I'm sorry.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I know. I thought you were okay. Well, that's wow. Okay. Well, so friends from high school, and did you ever do like performing arts or anything like that? Because you seem like you're kind of like would be good on like doing acting and things like
I actually didn't. I'm just out of my mind, so it works out.
You're just kind of outgoing?
Yeah. I'm just a very extroverted person. So before I did the podcast, I am a small business owner, and in order to build my business, I branded myself as my business. So I really put myself out there, and I would do lives for the store every single day, and I was like the face. That was the branding. Well, in doing that, people knew who I was. I was like a local celebrity because I was in everybody's feed all the time. Right. And then I started hosting events out and about, so then people would know me from that. So it's kind of been just like it's really helped me grow and be extroverted by doing all those cool things.
What business, what type of business do you run?
I'm a wood flower florist. I own Copper Fox Contrived in Park Hills, 361 West Main Street.
A plug for everybody right there. So the floors wood?
So all of our flowers are made out of wood, so they'll never wilt, they'll never die. They're hypoallergenic, and we hand paint and arrange all of them so they can be literally any color your heart desires. It's a really awesome thing because, you're not wasting your money on something that's going to go in the trash in 2 days. You're going to buy this, and then in 6 years, it's going to look exactly the same as it did the day that you bought it.
Oh, my girlfriend liked that. Here, I got your TikTok pulled up here. What let me see.
Oh, my TikTok. That's too funny.
So, man, you got a lot of followers. Okay.
Yeah, I blew up a little bit on TikTok. It's funny because, and we've told this story over and over, but the only reason I even started on TikTok is because my husband was really trying, like he was actively trying to blow up on TikTok, and he does magic. He practices magic. Oh, okay. So every day he would come home and he would spend hours practicing magic, learning these tricks, making this video, and I would just hear, when you're editing a video on TikTok, it plays that sound that you've chosen over and over and over. You can't pause it while you're editing, so it's just constantly going. I would just hear it over and over and over, and I got so annoyed, and one day I was like, I'm gonna make a TikTok. So I go in the kitchen to make a TikTok, and I don't have any tools or anything. It's just spur of the moment, so it's just me and my phone holding it. And I decide I'm gonna make these tortilla burgers, and I'm putting them on the plate, and also my brain doesn't process very well sometimes, so like words get stuck and I couldn't think of it, so I'm like, you put it on the tortilla, things like that.
Oh, right.
And then I set it aside, and when I do, I don't even know what happened. I patted it, it falls to the ground, and I said, oh no, and that was the start of it all. It blew up. People loved that for no reason. And he was so mad because he actively tried so hard. And I oopsie daisied and blew up.
After that, he's like,
he did. He gave up after
That
that.
reminds me of the South Park episode where Randy goes on OnlyFans and then his wife ended up, goes on like weeks later and she blows up, obviously. 'Cause, people don't want to look at a guy or
that's
whatever.
hilarious.
But yeah. Is this it right here? Is this part of your story right here?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. You will see a lot of my store in the background on my TikToks as I do a lot of filming in there because, I mean, if I'm slow, what else am I going to do?
What-
Make a TikTok.
What got you wanting to be a florist? Like, what was that something?
her wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, your wedding.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was just looking for an alternative to fresh flowers at that time because I'm a thrifty person, very cheap. I do not like to spend money on things that are going to go in the trash. So I came across wood flowers and I'm just that person. And I was like, I bet I can do that. So I did. And I did my whole wedding. And then friends and family members who came to the reception, they would take home the centerpieces as they do. They always steal from you. It's okay. We still love them. But then their friends and family would come over and see them and be like, oh, what's that? And then they would reach out to me and it just kind of grew from there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're like, I want to make a store.
Yeah, so I actually started on my dining room table, 2018, and that was a mess. I'm a chaos creator, and we had a massive dining room table. My husband custom built me one for my birthday. It's like 8 foot long, and it was completely trashed. I ruined it. It's covered in paint. I'm so sorry about that, but that was a whole business, on the dining room table. And then in 2021, we moved into the storefront, and we've been in there ever since.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you want to say what your day job is or no?
She works with me.
You work with her? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wow, then you guys have to be
We're
friends then.
stuck together all the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. We don't work together. Actually, he was sleeping in his van out front, so I went and got him.
Very, very nice.
Yeah. Okay, this is the game. The Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs. I know that body. Okay, so here's a little sample. Hopefully this works. Okay. So for the audience, you can play along out there. Joe, you can go first. Whose body do you think that is?
You should have gave us a list of names because I'm horrible with names.
Well, these are going to be celebrities. This isn't going to. Yeah.
Is this a famous celebrity that's over 50?
Over 50.
Do you know the answers
I
here?
would guess.
I feel like she's the lady
I
that
think
played
Ben-
in Milk
Ben-
Money.
Oh, wait, that's
The lady
Melanie
that played
Griffin.
in
That's not
Milk-
Melanie
Okay.
Griffin's breast. That's not her
It
breast.
looked like her. I just can't see her
Okay,
face.
so you don't know Tippy?
No.
Do you have any idea?
Is it? It's not. Is it Scarlett Johansson?
It
It's
is
not.
Scarlett
Oh
Johansson.
my
It
man!
is.
All right,
Congratulations.
good
I'll give
deal.
you one
Thank
of
you.
these.
Aw.
A little clap there. All right, so you got it going there. All right, next. All right, Ben, it's your turn on this one.
Channing Tatum.
It is not Channing Tatum.
Oh,
Shit, I did the wrong thing. Oh, it was Ryan Gosling.
I know this one. This one's easy.
Well, it's actually your turn. Oh, I messed up on my head. Okay, hold on. Yes. Okay, now it's your turn. Okay.
That is fat bastard.
Ayo.
That is fat bastard. Okay. This one, you guys.
You better know it because you're wearing the same shirt.
yeah.
Oh, but you're up though. It's up.
Okay, Tim, the Tool Man Taylor.
No.
No. Oh wait, his friend Al.
It is his friend Al. Does anybody know Al's last name?
Borland.
Oh,
Really?
Al Borland.
I think that's right. Actually,
I didn't know that.
that sounds accurate.
That's great. All right, here we go. Ben, do you know the answer to this one?
Yeah, that's what's his name from the Machinist?
Yeah.
It is from The Machinist, but you know the actor's name.
Oh,
What else was he? Didn't he play Batman one time?
yeah,
He
and
did
he's
play
the psycho.
Yeah.
He's the psycho.
He's a
Bale.
psycho.
Yes!
Christian Bale. It is Christian Bale. Good job, Ben. You got on the board. All right, there
God,
we
he's
go.
scary looking.
Yeah, he did
All right,
that.
Joe, you're up. This one's a tough one.
Oh, I know who this is.
I know who that is, but I don't know her name.
Can you sing like her? That's a half a point right there. I should give you a half a point. Do you know her name?
It's Susan
It is
something.
Susan-
It's been a minute.
Boyle.
There you go.
Ben,
Yeah.
Ben with the assist.
Susan Boyle.
It is
Yeah.
Susan Boyle.
Look at that face.
All right.
Oh, we know who this is.
All right. Well, Joe, you're up. Do you know who this is?
That's Napoleon
It
Dynamite
is
Ayo.
Napoleon Dynamite. That is correct.
or John Heater.
Okay. Tippy, you're up on this one.
That's Fat Amy.
That is.
That's not so fat anymore, Amy.
Not so fat anymore. She looks pretty good.
She does. She looks great.
Yeah. Not that she didn't look good, fat folks,
No,
but
no.
She's healthy. That's what I'm
she looks healthy.
Yes.
That's
What's her
the way
actual name again?
Rebel Wilson.
Yes, Rebel Wilson. Yep.
Yeah. We took Fat Amy though. We did take that as a point though. All right, Ben, you're up on this one. He's been in the news lately. He's been in the news a lot.
I have no clue.
No clue. Okay, over on this side of the table. Joe, you're up.
I have no clue.
I also am not sure.
Apparently, I'm not hip on pop culture right now.
Folks, it's Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, that's a trick. You tricked us.
That was a little trick. That was a little trick there. All right.
That is.
Yep, that's.
Yeah, we already all know who that is.
Ben, do you know who that is?
No.
But do we know the name?
Wait a minute. Maybe I don't know who it is because
we
I
know
was
who
like,
it
that's Tara Reid.
It is.
Is it?
Yes.
Let's see if it's Tara Reid. It is Tara Reid.
I knew it. My God.
Yeah.
I was like, no, that body's too old to be Tara Reid. But
Well, Tara Reid's, I mean, she's up there now.
I know this one.
Danny
Trejo.
Yeah.
That is. Got tattoo gave it away. All right, girls over here, who do you think this is? This is a celebrity. Really.
Look at those hands. Those hands look so old. It's throwing me off.
He was in the People's 100 Sexiest Men Alive.
You're lying.
I'm lying.
what is it? Oh, I was like, he could have been back in the day.
All right, let's see if you guys know who this is.
Who is that?
It was me.
I was like, wait a second.
That's so funny. I'm over here
That is a
ragging on his
very
hands. I'm like, look at those
lovely
old ass hands.
All right. It's okay.
Ben, where were you at when you got that picture taken?
Renaissance Fair.
And what drink number was that when you?
That was only the first one.
Oh, okay. All right. What's have you guys had a lot of great guests on your show? I've seen a lot of musicians. What you talked to the the swingers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What was your favorite? What's some of your favorite guests that you've had on your show?
We really loved having Broseph Tucker on. They're such a fun group of people.
That was a good. Yeah, that was a good. I listened to it last night. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Raised on Radio. That was really fun to have 6 lively kids in the studio with you. And
That
they
was-
are very good at keeping conversation going.
The most professional interview we've ever had was with those children.
Yeah.
It blew our minds. We were like, they have been trained so well. PR, like they were so good. We were incredibly impressed.
I don't really like to pick a favorite because I feel like every guest brings something different whenever they come.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So if I was to be like, this one was my favorite, that'd probably be based off how I felt that day. You know what I mean? Like how into it I was that day. But
what are some guests that's like on your bucket list that would be great to talk to? Because it's great how the barn, Chad, they land, like talk to the guy from
like if
Mighty
we go with
Ducks.
those interviews, I'm going to have to say Travis Stever was my favorite interview that I did over phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who are you hoping to though?
Yeah. What's,
Me? Mm-hmm. Well, that's why I was like broadening. Well, Tom Green's actually coming to town soon,
that would
so
be
that
really
would have been
awesome.
really cool.
Yeah.
And I know he's a big supporter of podcasts.
Did you see that documentary? That's on,
Oh yeah, I
that's so
watched
good.
them. I watched the series, and I'm ready for more.
I'm actually hoping we can get Baby No Money and Young Gravy on. That would be
I don't know
really
who those
awesome.
people
I
are.
don't know who those
I
people
do.
are.
That's okay. You don't have to because I do. That'd be a great time.
Hip hop artist. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have done that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Very
Okay.
big variety.
I don't know if I'd call them hip hop. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Music is
I don't know the term now.
strange now. You know, you really can't put a label on anything anymore. It all genre crosses, which is cool. I love that.
Yeah. What's your type of music genre that you like to listen to? Because there's a lot of metal that comes on the barn too. They have their own show.
Yeah, they've got the Vulgar Display
Vulgar,
podcast.
yeah,
Yep, and
yeah.
they do a lot of metal. Really, I mean, I've got a very broad love for music. I like all different
She
types.
likes jazzy stuff like you'd walk into and someone would be singing on a piano. Don't let her lie.
That's if I'm
okay?
going to
She likes
sing.
all music. But if
I
I
do.
walk into work, that's what it's like an edit of like Grateful Dead, but it's like
My favorite station on Pandora right now is Daphne and the Mystery Machines. It's a great one. They play a lot of good
Okay.
music. So that's
What type
that's
of music
my
when you
vibe
walk
right
into your
now.
store is playing? What type of?
That's usually on the radio. It's a good mix, but
okay.
it's a lot of like softer, easier stuff. Not like soft rock, but like ballads and stuff like that. Like I don't know. I
Like
dig
indie kind of
I dig
music?
things. Yeah, indie,
Yeah, like
indie songs, folk songs.
kinda
I like
music.
folk pop, indie pop.
Try to
Yeah.
keep it decent for when the people
Yeah.
come in too, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the next game we have, are you ready, Ben? Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Okay, this is kiss on the lips or punch in the face. Now, it's the rules of the game. I don't make up the rules. I just say them. You have to pick one to kiss on the lips and one
Okay.
to punch in the face. You can't be like, oh, I'd kiss them both on the lips, or oh, I'd punch them both in the face. You got to pick one or the other. All right, audience, you can play at home. All right, here's the first one. We got Bradley Cooper and goddamn, what's that guy?
Did you know Bradley Cooper is selling Philly cheesesteaks right now?
Okay, punch Brad Pitt, kiss Bradley Cooper. Easy.
Now, why would you punch Brad Pitt?
I have never been, I'm not like, I don't like Brad Pitt, but I've
Yeah.
never been one of those women that's like, oh, Brad Pitt, I love Brad Pitt. No, just not my cup of tea, man.
Good that you're playing the game correctly. Yes.
Yeah, I think I would have to go with the same.
And you would punch Brad Pitt for the same reason you don't like
Not
Brad?
for the same reason, no. I have to choose somebody, and Bradley
Cooper's
Cooper's eyes are
funny.
talking to me today. So
It's like, look at them blues.
Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, I guess I'll punch Bradley Cooper.
You're gonna punch
He's like, I
Bradley
gotta
Cooper.
give Brad Pitt a point here.
You're gonna kiss Brad Pitt.
I don't.
Well, those lips have been on Jennifer Aniston, so that's
that's good. But I think his
Like-
lips have been on.
well. Bradley
Angelina
Cooper's
Jolie
probably
also,
been on,
so it depends on.
probably been on Lady Gaga, all kinds of places too. Bradley Cooper's eyes are talking to me too today, so I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna punch Brad Pitt.
that makes sense.
I don't like Brad Pitt. I just don't.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
we got Madonna and Lady Gaga.
That's easy.
You're gonna start first.
Yeah, very
You're gonna
easy.
start first. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna kiss Lady Gaga and punch Madonna
Now, why are you gonna kiss Lady Gaga? Let's.
because she's Lady Gaga. That's why.
She's our share, man.
Yeah, I gotta kiss Lady Gaga.
I'm gonna kiss Lady Gaga too.
Everybody be kissing Lady Gaga.
Everybody's-
That's right.
Everybody's kissing Lady
Sorry,
Gaga.
Madonna.
All right, this is where it gets hard. The game's
Oh,
gonna get a little.
man.
the
Punch that baby, kiss that cat. What?
Fuck them kids.
You're gonna punch the baby. Okay.
Well, I'll punch the sock monkey next to the baby because
No.
by default it must be included.
That's
so.
too funny.
Joe is punching the baby in the face. What are you gonna do here?
Is this my baby or somebody else's baby? Am I related to this baby or is this a stranger baby? Did we find this baby on the side of the road
It's Joe's baby.
It's Joe's baby?
So
I'll
I'll
kiss that little
punch that
baby. I'll kiss that baby on the lips, punch the cat. I can't punch a baby, man.
But knowing me, this is more likely my baby. You're gonna punch
well,
my
that
baby.
is true. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one.
You're not really doing it, so.
Yeah, I know.
Ben, where are you? Like,
Man, I don't know. I think the baby could take a punch.
Babies are very
that does
resilient.
look-
They
that
will
does look
bounce
like
back.
It
It'll be
does
all
look
right.
like a punchable face.
Yeah.
It does look like a punch. That's good.
That
It does
baby's
look like-
too damn happy.
No.
Someone
It
needs
does
to
look
put
like
in
a
his
punch.
place.
He's knocked down a pig.
Okay, I'm gonna punch the baby and kiss the cat. I think. Sorry, kid. All right,
Man.
it's not gonna get easier.
Yeah.
This game gets a little hard. Ben, you get to start off here.
I believe I'd kiss the Pope
Okay,
and punch the Queen.
Interesting.
I'm gonna kiss the Pope. He's almost dead anyway, so I'm gonna punch the Queen. Yes, she's dead.
But she's
She is dead. I actually made this game before the Queen was dead, so I'm sorry. Sorry, folks. Sorry.
What? I'm kissing the queen and punching the pope.
I'm doing the same.
Doing the same. Okay, Ben, I'll start off. You got an old lady and a starving kid from Africa here. I'm going to punch the old lady and kiss the kid from Africa. Maybe give him a sandwich or something.
I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd maybe punch the kid.
You said Diddy?
Did it? We all will, man.
Yeah, right.
I would maybe
He's not
punch
on here. He should have been though.
the little kid. Kiss the old lady.
He's going to kiss the old lady. Okay, and over
She's
here.
close to death.
Yeah, the old lady's close to death and might be asking for it. So I'm going to deliver a punch to the old lady and give that sweetie a little kiss.
That's a tough one, yeah. I don't know.
I mean, if that was my grandma, she'd be like, I am ready.
Well,
I
if
wake
you
up
punch
every
that old
day.
lady, likely she is now dead.
I'm saying
you know what I mean?
she's
You gonna
asking
knock
for
her
it, though.
out.
Right.
She's
Well,
asking
yeah.
for it. She was
Well-
giving a little attitude.
Well, let's look at those eyes. She doesn't even look like she sees very well. It's just cataracts. She's probably not even gonna know who punched her in the face. So
I don't. I
don't know.
Get behind it. I gotta
Poor
go.
little old lady. Everybody else is gonna punch that lady. I'm gonna have to give her a little kiss. I'm gonna punch that kid.
all right. She's punching the kid.
Punching kids.
Okay, we got Macaulay Culkin as a kid or Macaulay Culkin now in real life.
What?
Now in real life, he
Now,
looks
like,
way
right
better than
now
that,
in
though.
real life?
Like he's healthy now.
Well, I respect his wife, so I wouldn't do that. So I will punch adult Macaulay Culkin and kiss little Macaulay Culkin.
I'm gonna have to go the other way around. I'm gonna punch little Macaulay Culkin because he deserves it. Look at that little face.
Yeah.
What he did to those thieves? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with.
They
I'm with I'm with
deserved
Tippy.
it. Someone
with
said that
Tippy.
the other day about Kevin McAllister being brutal, and I was like, they were literally gonna break in and do God knows what to him. Like,
They were just going to steal some dishes and
I
stuff.
mean, they were out for blood at some point.
Ben, which one are you going to do?
I think I'd punch younger Macaulay Culkin because he's a little shithead.
That's that baby grown up, just so
Right.
everybody
Yeah,
knows.
yeah.
But he looks better than that now. So I'd kiss
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I guess those were after. I guess doing meth or something. I'm not.
Yeah. He's
All
doing real good now. Proud of him.
All right, this one's a
Oh.
hard one for me. We got Steven Seagal, and I can't remember her name, but she's from the Shades of Grey movie.
She is the lady from Milk Money's daughter.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
right.
can't remember
Melanie
her name.
Griffin.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Don Johnson. That's Don Johnson. You're right.
Dakota Johnson.
Dakota
Oh,
Johnson.
that is her name.
Okay.
Yep.
That is her name. Okay. I'll go first because I just hate Dakota Johnson. I think she's the worst actress ever. Name a movie that she's good in.
I don't think
She totally like that Madam Web. Like that was a horrible. Yeah. And 50 Shades of Grey. Like they could have got a better girl for that movie. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna punch her in the face. I'm gonna punch her in the face, and then I'm gonna kiss Steven Seagal even though he's an asshole.
Yeah, I'm gonna kiss Dakota and punch Steven.
Okay.
Yeah, probably the same. I don't really like her either, but
I also don't.
He is such a tool now that I'm
He
older
is.
and acknowledge
He is.
it. I'm like, man, and my mama loved the movies.
Yeah, he was like the worst host on SNL.
Yeah.
Voted the worst host ever. Yeah.
But yeah, he's still the worst. I think you gotta punch him in the face.
Okay. Who's next here? We'll do it. Old lady and brick wall. That's there. That's not fun. Here. Okay, this is the tough one. This is where it gets tough. We're almost done with the game.
Okay,
Here, folks.
okay.
We got a bee and a what is that? A stingray?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
bruh.
That's right. You're right. Thank you for being here. It's a jellyfish. Both are gonna hurt
Oh.
kissing. You're gonna yes.
I'm gonna kiss the bee
You're gonna kiss the bee.
and punch the jellyfish.
Okay.
This one's hard.
Ben, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna punch the jellyfish and kiss the bee because I don't want somebody having to pee on my mouth.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's a yeah.
Well, as long as you stay away from the tentacles, you're fine, right? Or-
I'm going with Ben. That's a great. I don't want anybody pissing on my mouth. That's good. That's a good
Joe?
reason.
Where are you at on this?
I don't know. I kind of want to punch the bee and kiss the jellyfish.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if it's just floating, then just real quick.
Like a drive-by?
I like the way you think. Yeah.
But I'm big on saving bees, so let's kiss the bee and punch the jellyfish.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we got Barney and the guy from Blue's Clues.
Oh yeah.
I'm kissing Steve. I'm
Yeah,
punching
we all
Barney.
kissing Steve.
You're kissing Steve. Okay, Ben, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna kiss Steve. He seems like a nice guy.
You know, he takes care of us. He checks in, you know. He's a good guy.
I'm gonna kiss Barney and punch Steve as well. So I'm trying to fix this. Oh shit.
No, we said we aren't kissing.
Oh, that's it. Here. Okay, this is the last one here. The devil or somebody with herpes on their lips.
Is that the devil we're kissing?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and kiss the devil.
I guess the herpes girl. Well,
I'm like, how many diseases does the devil
Yeah,
actually have that I'm
yeah.
going to contract? So maybe I'll take my chances with a
You could be a gonorrhea king.
Gonorrhea king.
Well, herpes lasts forever, folks, and so does like burning in hell. So I don't know here. I'm gonna punch that damn devil. I'm just gonna take my chances. I'm gonna kiss that herpes lip, folks. Did everybody answer?
Yeah,
I think
I
so.
think that's it. Oh no, we won't do that one. Oh, last one. This one's for you.
Hey!
Okay, you got
man.
Jason Momoa or Chad from the barn.
Chad, this is fucked up, bro.
Did you do this? Did you put this in here?
I put it in there. I was a little shit talking.
Well, I'm not gonna kiss my dad on the lips, so I'm kissing Jason.
In some
Momoa.
families,
Chad,
that's okay.
Getting punched in the face
Yeah.
when I get home.
Aw, poor Chad. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with, I don't know, I'm going to have to kiss Chad and punch Jason.
You don't like Jason?
Well, it's not that I don't like Jason, but I don't want to ruin the relationship. If I punch him in the face, he might be
understandable.
like, you know what? We don't need you here at the bar. So
That's understandable. Okay, well, that was the game. I didn't keep count, so you're all winners in my book. How's that sound?
right on.
How's that sound?
I mean, is there even a right and wrong? How can you have a winner on that?
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Okay, well, exciting thing coming up here on the 30th. We got the Retro Cup starting here on the Irish Night Network, and the very first is going to be like our Daytona 500. It's going to be the Barn versus AUN for this cup right here, folks.
That we will be taking home.
Yeah.
See, they're already talking the shit.
Yeah, heads up.
Hey, that's what I'm best at. We talk all the shit.
That's, straight from Timu. Thank you, Timu. Thank you, the Chinese kid that packed it for us. So right there is the cup that we're going to be playing for. Let me show a little clip from here. Okay. So right here. There's Game Wars right there. AUN versus the Barn, folks. We're going to be doing that, and then part of our Retro Cup, which is right here. So there we go. So. What games are you guys good at? Did you grow up with a Nintendo? Did you grow up with a Sega Genesis?
Nintendo and then straight to PlayStation because I am only 36, so like it. But my brother had a Super, and then my boyfriend obviously has the Sega everything. I can't even name it all off.
Yeah, I'm just a really good button masher.
Are your boyfriend, husband, are they good at video games? Are they gamers?
Mine is relatively good at it.
Mine is good. He's not like an official gamer. He doesn't like play games every day, but he is really good at it, especially like the retro games. So
Gotcha.
All about Mario.
Your Mario is your game?
Yeah, I love Mario.
Okay. How about what's your retro game? Good.
My retro too is obviously like Zelda, but Paperboy.
Paperboy.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
We played that before.
Streets of Rage. We play a shitload of Streets of Rage.
Yeah.
Love it. Love that.
And like having all the consoles, we jump back to like the original Street Rage and to the updated adaptions. So yeah, we play a lot. Just saying, it's all for fun. But
so tell me a little bit more about yourself. You guys grew up. So is it Farmington or where's like this place you guys like your?
pretty much St. Francis County. Like I was born and raised in Festus and DeSoto, and then in high school we moved further down.
How big? What you guys said you met in high school? How big was your high school back?
Oh man, what? Probably 350 in our class.
Yeah,
maybe
something like that.
420 in our class.
Oh, that's pretty good size.
Yeah, but
Decent,
like
decently sized.
the elementary school I went to, we had like 20 kids in our class. I went to a small school kind of out in the middle of nowhere. So that was a little different culture shock going from having these 30 to 20 kids, and then boom, here's all these people you don't know.
Yeah. That's how I think I was for me. I was kind of a small elementary school, and I went to like a junior high, which had a lot of kids.
Yeah, and then we got to choose like what high school we went to after junior high, so that was another stressor.
Well, I'm glad you came to mine.
You got to choose?
I'm glad you came back. Yeah, like where the district we were at, we could have went to North County. There's a Hillsboro and then DeSoto. And I chose North County because they had a new school that was just recently built, better academics and sports, thinking ahead of for my curriculum that would have been the better choice. And then Miss Thing.
Yeah. So I grew up in St. Francis County. I lived in Bonne Terre most of my childhood. And then we moved to Park Hills for a little bit, my mom and I, and then I lived in St. Charles for a while for my freshman year in high school, and then when we moved back, that's when I met.
That's when we met at
Joe.
summer school because I said, "Is there something on my butt?" Getting on the bus.
You guys met on the bus?
Yeah.
Because you had something on your butt?
I didn't, but I thought I did, and she was sitting there, and then after that, it was just instantaneous.
Yeah, that's how you make friends as girls. You just show your butt to another girl, and then you're just instant besties. So
That's also how you make friends with guys.
oh wow, okay, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I have any friends from high school. I guess, I mean, if I run into them, they're going to be nice to me or whatever. I don't.
Yeah.
Shoot. I think
I've still got friends from high school.
You
too.
do?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
I have acquaintances. She more so still has friends from high school. She's technically really my only friend from high school.
Yeah.
It's like an active participant in my life.
Yeah, I got a few people I still keep up with from high school, but it's always, we have Facebook now, so you get to see everybody's lives all the time. So it's nice. It's nice and easy.
Yeah. That's nice. Facebook. Tell me a little bit more about your show. So you're going into your, do you guys do seasons? When do you film your show? Is it every Sunday, or when do you guys?
We shoot for every Wednesday, and then it gets edited through the week, and then they're released the following Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
But sometimes we do lives. It just depends on the situation or who we're interviewing. We've done a lot of events and concerts.
We love that's my personal favorite thing is when we cover events. I absolutely love it. Being able to be out and bopping around and talking to people and meeting new people, that's my jam.
You
that's where I thrive.
Person on the street kind of interviews where you're
okay. Yeah, we do a lot of that. But yeah, we do, we just recently started doing Zooms here and there because the weather has been so terrible, so we weren't able to actually get together, but that's been fun too, doing the little Zoom episodes.
Honest, the weather has gotten us beaten down so much.
Oh yeah.
A lot of our stuff is warm activities and festivals.
Yeah.
So it just comes at a point of what are we doing and what do we talk about? Because no one's really doing too much. All the local bands are still playing, but it's mainly just the same. They're not even really doing any big events.
Yeah. Wintertime's a little slow for everybody, I think, but now we're coming into warmer weather and about to be outside again. Yes. I'm ready for sun.
Get those winter blues, but this little bit of sun's washing them away already.
It seems like there's a good venues down in that area because the underground, with Kyle, he was part of the they have some kind of place where they do a bunch of local music and stuff. So where's the places that you guys go to cover events in?
Well, that is one of the main places we actually go to cover events because we definitely will get to interview the artist if they're open for it. We had our first one was Afro Man, which to our generation, that was pretty big.
Yeah,
we were young kids rolling around singing that.
I was 20, I think, 20 years.
And then a few other little bit renowned artists from St. Louis. We've got to interview them. And then obviously to me, which was a big one, was Little White. We got to interview Little White down there.
Yeah, that was really awesome. Yeah. We love going to the Underground, obviously. We love that place. It's a great place for original music, so that is a good scene there. But a couple other places we like to go, Four Towns Brewing Company. It's on Main Street in Park Hills. They're a great little venue. They always have artists in there playing, and they have a patio, too, which I love because I love
they're
being out in the
they're great in the
sunshine.
warmth, and they always have an acoustic out there, and it's just a nice, peaceful setting.
And Big River Outdoors. They've got an amazing venue. We love to go out there and cover events there as well. There's a few. We got some good places down in our area, really.
And when we come up to St. Louis, we obviously try to promote ourselves and let people know that we're here. So that's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
So you said earlier that you sing. It sounds like you're probably a karaoke queen, probably.
Oh, I love to karaoke.
Well, that's actually Christy. You cannot be the karaoke queen.
Yeah, I'm not the karaoke queen.
Karaoke princess.
No title.
But your love for music, do you guys want to be in your own band? Have you ever been in your own band?
Well, we are in a
actually
band.
have
We
a
are
band.
actually Sister Ricky and the Thickets.
Yeah.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Boy, we are pulling your leg so hard, but we wish. That's what we want.
Okay.
She's a vocalist. I sing occasionally. And then she picked up the ukulele.
Yeah.
I've recently picked up the bass because my
Bass
boyfriend's
guitar?
in a metal band. So I got all these instruments just laying around. And I'm like, well, the bass seems the easiest. But also, I like rhythm. I like to keep rhythm.
Yeah. Well, I play a mad tambourine. Just saying.
Yeah.
Me too. I love the tambourine. Also,
I have no rhythm at all.
a little egg shaker. I'm about it.
Oh, egg shaker? Yeah.
I'd say we dabble in anything. We like a lot of hobbies. We've talked about that on our show a lot.
We're definitely hobby hoppers. Yeah.
Hobby hoppers.
Yeah.
Okay, what's some hobby hoppers that you guys have done?
Oh, we pick a hobby, we refine the skill, we get really good at the skill, and then we're like, yeah, I don't want to do that no more, and we find something else to do, but then we're always able to have the skill on the back burner.
I'm a jack of all trades, but a master of none. I love to dabble in a little bit of everything.
But a master of some is better than a master of
Hopefully
none.
she's not listening. My girlfriend does it too. She's like scrapbooking for 6 months and then something else.
Oh yeah. I'll get like super hyper focused on one hobby and be like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, and I must buy all of the equipment for it.
Right.
And then I do, and I get it all home. But then once it's there and you have everything, it's like that overwhelm, like, oh, now I have to do this. I don't want to. It was just fun to buy all the supplies, So then we move on to the next hobby. But yeah, we've done a little bit of everything, really.
What's the hobby you're into now? Name some of the hobbies you done. Scrapbooking, yes?
No scrapbooking for me.
Well,
I've never
good.
been a scrapbooker. I like to paint. I like to bake. I like to cook. I like to sing. I like to crochet and knit.
Okay, my girlfriend's doing that now. She's doing the Harry Potter stuff right now.
Yeah.
How about you?
Me?
Yeah, hobbies?
Hobbies.
Oh, I got all kinds of hobbies, but I can't really name any right now.
She's like,
But
I
she
can't
hates
think of
them. I'm like,
one.
I don't know.
You're so funny.
I mean, because it's like just a repeat of what she says,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's like, meh. But
No.
It seems like
Joe is also a
painter and
collector.
a singer. Like in school, I took art classes. I was in the choir and the honor choir, so I just still
honor choir.
Yeah, I still
Okay.
kind of focus on towards that.
Okay.
I would say one of your hobbies is like collecting little things too.
I like to build things. Oh yeah, collecting little things.
Yeah, you're just like a
I
collector
got like
of
a shelf, and it's just like
Yeah.
weird little
things.
just particular things. Like if I go to a shop, I want a little trinket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, does that make sense?
Like you're
I don't
just
know.
a little goblin.
Everywhere
you know?
I go, or like a store, like a unique store, independent store, I walk in, I'm like, what do they have that's like something I could just be like, yeah, I went to the store one time and I got this little trinket.
Yeah.
Well, whenever I go on, so my wall over here, I'll turn on when we're done. It has little things from wherever I go travel. I get something. Doesn't have to be real big. Do you guys do that too?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I started to where every concert venue I go to now, I just have to get a button. If the bands or anyone or even the store or the bar has a button, I get the button and I just put it in a case. Because in my head, I'm going to have a button board one day and they're all going to be on there. I'm going to know all the places I went.
Yes.
Sometimes those things are free, like if you're with another purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Thanks.
What hobbies do you guys have?
I
You,
go through a lot of hobbies too. Let me see here.
Yeah, see, it's like so many. I don't know what I name first.
I did painting before.
I've done painting.
I do. Clay. I make stuff out of clay.
Oh my gosh,
Like,
yes, I love clay working.
Clay work. Yeah. So
We
I do
should
that.
show them our board game that we made.
You made your own board game?
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
What
So-
was that for? New Year's?
Is it under your name?
Yeah. Let's see.
I don't know if we have did we share
Go to the photos.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I shared a picture of it. Let's see. Keep scrolling down. Is this just regular posted photos? No,
yeah.
those are like photos.
Like, go to the
that
Tippy
other
Jo
people.
page. Is it not posted
No,
on
I didn't
there?
post it on there. Go
Tippy's
to
photos.
albums. You got to go to albums.
albums.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll just go to where's like the regular, like when you're uploading shit. Where's that folder?
Oh, it's
Just
probably
in.
Upload.
Those are like so old. Hey, that's what I used to look like way back when. That's wild.
okay. Is it
Let me find it for you.
Okay, yeah, you can.
Here, let me find it for you.
Find it.
Yep.
Yeah, I put the link to all your guys' pages on
Let's
the video
see.
here. What other? That's a great question, Ben. What other hobbies do you? Ben does a video that he throws stuff into a tree.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I mean, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
And
So I mean,
It's
I'm pretty sure I'd watch that shit. Where's that at?
it's not the best thing you can watch, but it will eat up your time.
there we go. God, I found it real quick. That's good. So here's Ben's page. He throws stuff into a tree. What?
I think that is absolutely genius, Ben. I
Thank you.
think that
Thank
is
you.
genius.
Which one did you throw? All this stuff into a tree?
Yeah.
That's the page, bud.
That's too funny.
Okay, there we go.
Throw it in a tree.
Throw it into a tree.
Yeah.
Ben, did you edit this yourself?
Yeah.
How long you been doing this, Ben? The trees looked a lot of different ways.
4 years.
Is it the same tree?
Yeah.
That poor tree. Did you leave the stuff in the tree?
No, I just. Yeah, I guess sometimes.
There it goes.
There it goes in the tree.
Not the greatest throw, but you got close to it.
Yeah,
There you go.
there was one called The Sheet that I threw it in the tree and it stuck. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, you got 153 subscribers there, Ben. That's good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. For throwing stuff in a tree, man, that's awesome.
I'll take it.
Yeah. So, you're gonna send me the
Yeah, I'm
picture.
scrolling right now so I can.
You look like a person that takes a lot of photos.
I actually don't take a lot of photos.
You don't? Okay.
No.
Oh, okay. You look like a person that does. Wherever we go, my girlfriend has to take a picture of anything
She's
we're
the
doing.
photo taker, so I'm actually the worst at. So I love taking photos at events. When I'm taking photos of the things that are happening, and I'm doing it from a business perspective.
Okay.
Jo is our candid photo taker and our selfie photo taker. She's
And
the
a
one that's
professional photo
always,
taker if I
of
choose
course,
to be.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean, she's the one that's taking the photos behind the scenes as well. I always forget to pull my camera out to ever take pictures of
Which kind of
us
sucks
doing
for the
stuff.
person that takes all the pictures because
Yeah.
it's almost like you're not there. And it's like, I'd like you guys to acknowledge once in a while to pull your camera out and snap a quick picture of me fucking doing something.
Too funny. Too funny.
But I'm really good at it. I'm good at
You
taking
are really
candid
good at it.
pictures. That's when I take them and I'm like, to pretend I'm not here. Like, I'm just a fly on the wall, man. Like,
Could your game be on your TikTok?
It's on December 16th. I'm scrolling back through my Facebook feed because I'm about to send you the link and I'm almost there.
Okay.
So
Let's see if I can.
big TikTok
Give me
person,
uno
huh?
momento.
I thought about trying to make my own board games. We go to, so you guys cover like music events. What we
Yeah.
do is we cover like Comic Cons and then
Oh, that's so fun.
Gaming. We go to gaming kind of like we went to Archon last October or something. But they have like people that make their own games and stuff, and they have their own little booths and stuff. So we cover those types of events.
Nice.
Yeah. So would that be something you guys are ever interested in?
Oh yeah.
doing?
So we
Oh,
are
yeah.
variety. I mean, we love to do everything. The music stuff we absolutely love, but it's not like our main road. It's just something that we've had the most opportunity to cover. It's
And
the
we love
easy,
to promote the
accessible.
local
Yeah.
artists and give them a further reach than what they already have themselves.
So what is the game?
Well,
About?
you probably seen them where people would draw like tipsy trails, where it's a board game. You draw the little squares yourself, and it's got like drinking or smoking things in it, and rules and dares. Okay, well,
So it's-
basically, we
yeah.
did one, but called it Tipsy Joe's Toxic Trail. But we hand drew it, hand
And
colored
it
it.
took forever, and it was the absolute best thing in the world. It was so much fun to make. Every little square was hand drawn, and there were 120 squares on the thing.
I don't want to stick my face in my phone and look for it on
You're,
here.
I'm almost there. I'm still scrolling. I'm sorry.
I'm
It's
racing you
just
right now. I see
taking
if I can-
time. December 16th is when it is, and I'm on just January 1st now.
Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna beat me. I
Yeah, I'm
think.
definitely
Okay.
going to beat you.
Ben, you ever want to start your own board game? At all?
Yeah, I did. I did once, and they made me take off my clothes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Find it.
almost. I'm on the 18th. Gosh, why do I post so much?
You do. Hey.
Jeez Louise.
you're-
Okay, here it is. I'm sharing it to you.
Okay.
There you go. Now you got it.
There it is.
Boom.
Wow, that was technology is quick,
Yeah.
folks.
There we go. Tipsy Joe's Toxic
Oh, wow,
Trail.
it does look
We're
good.
big on hot dogs and ducks, if you didn't notice.
Yes.
Good.
Ben's pretty big on hot dogs.
So that's our layout. So
Okay.
we had to map it all out first, and we used a big, what's that thing called?
Poster board?
It's a square.
Oh,
It's not
like
a ruler.
the
It's a square.
angled
An angle.
ruler?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we drew out all our little boxes and made our little slide downs and tried to kind of plan where everything would go. But after playing it, we did decide that it does need to be reworked because of the way that we have the rules of the game. So we definitely want to do another one eventually. But I'm telling you, this was the most fun I've ever had in my entire life.
Looks like Chutes and Ladders, or they got like a
Yeah,
little,
kinda,
little water
yeah.
You got to
slide.
go back.
Yeah.
Is that your paint covered table?
That's at the business, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. But yes, that is my paint covered table, just a different paint covered table.
The one at home is not that bad.
No, not that bad.
That's funny. So you have to smoke and drink during this game? Is that
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of our friends don't drink; they only smoke. So,
gotcha.
when you look up the game, because this is like something that people have done before, the like tipsy trail or whatever, but we have a lot of friends that don't drink. So we wanted to make something that would include all of us. So we gave options. You can either smoke or you can drink. Whatever you do, whatever your vice is, we got you. Yeah. And then you had little actions on there, like funny things to do and like little side games, little mini games.
Is there going to be like chance cards or community chess cards? Or
No cards in it, but we did have a lot of extra.
There are games within it. So like duck hunt, where you have to find where we've hidden ducks around the house. Swing the hot dog, where we actually made our own foam, like hot dogs out of air foam for you to, swing it between your legs and try to catch it. There was like Pong Cup.
Yeah.
A couple other ones.
We do have one card game in there. It's called Drug Dealer.
Yeah.
Drug Dealer? Okay.
Yeah. That was a fun one.
Let me go back to got a little.
That's Joe working on it over there.
Is it complete now? Or you only
It's complete now. It's finished.
yeah, we played it.
This was just the process of creating
Well,
it.
how are you going to sell it to somebody if like you sell and they don't have ducks in
Well,
their
we got to
house?
rework it, and then we take it to the place that actually makes like the board games. But
This was just for fun. I mean, this was literally just like.
Well, I think you guys have something here.
well, we've also thought that she has a glow forge in the shop.
Yeah.
So we could technically somehow
laser.
put in like the darkness and laser it in there.
Some
yeah.
UV stuff.
And then would paint that in.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be neat.
What's next? What's next on this?
You got the duck.
Duck
You
hunt.
got the duck right there.
That's a
We had
good
a
one.
death cup.
What's a death cup all about? What's that about?
Well, if you landed on it, we had a skull cup, and you had to put a shot of whatever you were drinking in the death cup, and whoever landed on drink the death cup had to drink whatever concoction was in the cup.
It should be like spoiled milk or something.
It was just a hodgepodge of anything that anybody had.
Yeah.
But you know what? Honestly, the drinks that everybody had went very well together. And the death cup was actually very tasty.
Everyone was wanting to sip out of the death
I'll
cup.
tell you what, in a couple of months, you guys come back. I have an overhead cam right here that shoots down so we could play a board game on this podcast.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
That'd be fun. We'll have to bring this and play this.
Maybe we'll make a little one.
Yeah, you got to bring your game. We're not going to play Monopoly. We're going to play this game. So
yeah, that was a blast.
Yeah, that would be fun. That'd be fun. I think me and my brother tried to make a game when we were a kid. I forgot what it was called though. It was from the Mad TV game. Remember that one when we were a kid? Anyways, we tried to make one like that. So it was fun. So cool.
Yeah.
Any other projects you guys are gonna have now? If people are interested in your show, they're fans of your show, or your T-shirts or merchandise and stuff that you guys sell.
We are working on T-shirts right now through the barn, so they'll be available through the barn's
website
merch site.
Oh, okay.
We have a little bit.
Yeah, we've got some.
Have stickers and magnets that we mainly promote and give out.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we have. Patches right now.
Yeah,
we've got a little pack that our fans can order,
Yeah,
and it comes with a sticker and a magnet, an autographed picture, and
Autograph?
a button.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, a button.
Yeah, a button. Everybody loves a button, right?
Yeah. Ben, you got any questions?
Too many. Sorry, but no, but I.
No, Ben doesn't.
Very cool.
Nope, I'm feeling good.
Don't. I was like, I'm you sometimes, Ben. Like, don't let them intimidate you to think you have to say anything. No. Don't.
No, we do have some cool stuff coming up. This week on the show, we have Denny Baus and the Side Hustlers. They're a local band, very, very talented. So we're looking forward to that. We're going to have them in the studio for a studio session as well. We're also going to be on the I Am Not Okay podcast with Kyle Lindsay next week at the Underground.
Yeah, he filmed a couple episodes here. I had some people that wanted to be on it, and he actually, he filmed.
Oh, that's fun. That's really cool. Yeah.
I don't know what to
You
expect.
guys-
I don't talk
well,
about mental health
I
and
don't
emotions.
I don't either. I hide all that shit. So I told him I couldn't be a guest because I just,
I don't hate it. It's just like it's good to be there for people that are looking for it. But sometimes with our show, I like to focalize on it. Like she likes to talk about it a lot. But also I like our show to kind of be where people that might have mental health can go to escape and not have to worry about having the reminders of mental health thrown up in their face. Only sometimes, not whenever it's relevant, because it's very important to her.
Yeah.
I think it should be very important to everybody. I mean, your mental health is.
Well, it is, but how
That
much
is
it
extremely
occupies
important.
my mind is what it's matters. I don't think about it that much.
Yeah. I just push all that stuff down.
Well, she's like,
not-
that's
it's
why you need help with your
Yeah.
mental health, bro.
It's not,
everybody
it's not healthy, but yeah.
Everybody experiences a different level of struggle. So
Right.
you experience less struggle than I experience. So for
No,
me,
I think it's also just coping. People have different coping skills.
Yeah.
well, of course, people have different coping skills, but I mean, also,
Yeah.
you know, people experience different struggles.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
feel them differently.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be on that podcast. It's fun with Kyle. I love
Yeah,
Kyle.
that's gonna be a
Kyle's
good
sweet
time.
guy. Yeah, very nice guy.
Very.
Kyle. Yeah. Anything else coming up? Well, you guys gonna be here back here on the 30th. For
Yeah,
the
we
Cup,
sure
so,
are.
Okay.
Very excited about that.
6 months from now, a year from now, where you want your show to be?
6 months from now,
Yeah. Yeah.
I have big hopes.
Would you want to like do it in front of an audience? Because somebody's like, would you ever want to do your show in front of an audience? And one time we had people that brought like tons of people, and I don't know. I don't really like it having an audience. It's just too much pressure. I like just being in.
Whenever it's more show, how like I've told her sometimes I was like, it's a podcast, but then sometimes it's literally a talk show.
Yeah,
It's literally a talk show. So like in that kind of environment, I could see people maybe being interested and wanting to come and listen to us interview like their favorite band or the entrepreneurs we've had.
Yeah.
But other than that, no. But then sometimes, yeah, because crowd interactions. But we actually had our cousins, or no, our brothers, the Pop Punkcast pizza party. Say it.
Pizza party.
They've been on the podcast. I butchered that shit.
Okay.
I
Well,
butchered that.
they tried to do a live podcast recording and do like, what's the thing those dudes do where they're at the table and usually someone comes up and like says something and they just roast the shit out of that
Yeah.
person.
Kill Tony.
Kill
Tony.
Kill
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah, they tried to do that.
Yeah.
It didn't go too well. Like
Yeah.
one of the gentlemen was yelling at the crowd to shut up because they couldn't hear each other on stage. So it kind of just put up for like well, if we did do that, we would definitely plan it out very well to make sure it was something everybody could enjoy. Because I don't want people to come to an event and then us be like, sit down and shut up, don't say nothing. No one wants to do that.
Well, yeah, but that's what they do. I used to live in Chicago because I went to school up there, and I was like not on the Tippy Jo Show. I was just in the audience, but that's how they kind of like.
Yeah, well, that's a little different setting than throwing this in a bar
yeah,
where
yeah,
people are at.
But they have people that come and make sure you don't say anything, and then
Yeah, a
watch.
live studio audience coming in is a little different than people that are paying tickets to an event.
Yeah.
No, I think that would be cool, though. I would enjoy that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Would
really
you
good.
ever do like a talk show, like old school, like Ginny Jones, where you talk to the audience and stuff, and people?
That would be fun.
I think you guys would be good at that.
Yeah. I'm pretty
like
down
that?
for anything, you know?
You
I
watch-
think that would be really interesting to do.
Did you watch like Ginny Jones or like Jerry Springer when you were
Oh,
kids?
yeah.
Sally
Of
Jones.
course.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
Yeah.
Sally.
Sally. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember Sally.
Yeah.
It's, okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for coming on the podcast. This is great. Ben,
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Ben, thanks.
My pleasure.
Ben's kind of a quiet guy. It's part of his.
Ben, you did great.
It's
Thank
okay,
you.
Ben.
So, here we go. Let me pull up your guys' links here real fast. So there we go. It's at the bottom of this video. You guys can click on any of these links right there. The TikTok, the podcast show, and what's this? World's first.
Oh, that's a Frost Buddy link.
Oh,
Oh,
it's not
don't
work-
work.
it's not
Oh,
work
no.
yet. So, okay, well, maybe it'll work.
So
this time.
actually, this is just my link tree, my personal
okay.
one. This is not for the show. But if you go to the Tippy Jo Show page, you can find us there. You can follow us on YouTube as well. We have our own YouTube page, and then we also are Under the Barn as well. So we've got 2 different YouTube channels for you guys to follow and catch us on.
Okay, I'll put the link, or I'll re-edit the link and put the link on the bottom there for you guys.
Awesome.
Do you
Thank
put
you.
out more than one show a week? Is it?
We just do one show a week, but
Okay.
we have our own YouTube channel where we put out like our stairwell sessions and then sometimes just random fun stuff that we do.
specials that we do to try
Yeah.
to build that channel also.
Okay.
Yeah. If we have any like extra episodes in our pocket, sometimes we like to release them over there, or things that don't quite fit, you know, something that was just like off the wall or random, we'll put it over there rather than as an episode because it just makes it easier, you know?
Okay, I was going to show you today when the video's done. We're done. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching the Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs, and we'll see you guys again later. Check out the artshinenetwork.com, and we are out.